Hello, welcome back to another episode of Exploratech. In this episode, we are actually going to work a bit on a few things here, such as a crusher here. One of the things I wanted to make were speed upgrades, which we will. However, we needed osmium dust, and in order to get osmium dust, we can make it through the enrichment chamber. However, we would need dirty osmium dust, or the osmium ore itself. The other option is using a crusher on the osmium ingot. I figured it was just easier for me to do the crusher option. Plus, you know, it's mechanism. We get to hear a new sound and get to see a new animation with the machine here. I do have the digital miner here placed, by the way, but we'll take a look at the interface and whatnot in a moment. So we are going to need 16 of these enriched alloys as well, which was what again? Iron ingots in this. Okay. We're also going to need 16 pieces of glass as well, so let's go head on over to here and grab 16. There we go. Good to good. Good to good. Good to good. The speed upgrades, by the way, will allow this thing to run faster. However, I don't think we have enough power being generated for a full 8 upgrades. But I'm going to make 8 upgrades anyway, just so we can actually test it out and see what its current capacity is on that. And this crusher is actually taking a bit of time to complete. Alright, though, let's go ahead and put the glass in place. The enriched alloys are also taking their sweet time, but we got the osmium dust done. One thing we can do is actually take these enriched alloys, create the 3 speed upgrades. Right now, let's head up into upgrades and throw those 3 in, because we can pull these out when we want to. There we go. So this machine is actually going to go a bit faster here. What is the current power requirements? Using 281.17 joules per tick and needed 281. Blah, blah, blah. It's probably roughly using the 281.17, which is why the using isn't really changing, but it is going a lot faster now. Let's see, we have 2 more ingots worth. Okay, 1 more. Let's go ahead and then pull out those 3. You can actually see the speed difference here now, just between three of those upgrades. Okay, we got those. Good. Now we can make the last 5. What we are going to do with this here is actually rotate it to be like this. This digital miner, by the way, is 3 by 3 by 2 blocks. It's 3 with, or 3 on the X and Z coordinate and 2 on the Y coordinate. This does receive power, even though it's connected here, though it doesn't look like it's visually connected. It actually is receiving power with the way it is. It's kind of awkward in that regard, but it is whatever. In the back, we are going to make a chest, preferably a diamond chest, if at all possible. Which I believe actually requires more glass, believe it or not. Okay, so we can go ahead and, since we are actually running low on iron, there is another chest type that we can make that I don't recall off the top of my head, but if we look at NEI for the word iron, a copper chest. We can go from the copper chest to the silver chest, to the diamond chest, which requires, I believe, 1 extra diamond, but in my opinion it is worth it to go that route since we are limited on the iron at the moment. So we got the copper chest. The silver chest now requires 8 silver. Do we have silver in here somewhere? We should. Silver? 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 Silver. Here's silver. Silver. Silver? We have
Poop party!
We have silver ore, but not...
What a stench!
Alright, Silicianites. We have silver ore, but not silver ingots, apparently. Okay, could we take a different route with this then? By chance, can we could go with the iron chest route from here, but then it would still take up 4 of the iron ingots. We need, what, 8? You know what? I'm okay with going the iron route at this point. It does use up 4 less iron, so I am okay with that. From there, we can go directly to a turtle, apparently. No, we need 8 gold, so we need a few more gold. And from there, we can go to the diamond chest. This diamond chest will contain all of the ores that the digital miner picks up. Let's head on over here. Good. So we are going to hick and fig on this. We are actually going to change the radius to 32. The min 0, the max. Let's change the max to 64. We're going to hit new filter or dictionary, and ores start with the word or in it. So we're going to do or exclamation, not exclamation, asterisk, which will pick up all of the ore types in there. Now we can enable Silk Touch, Auto Eject, and we are actually going to set this up for what? I would like to all is well. Yes, all is well. Config. Did they change this? Visuals off on. They might have changed this. Last time you could put a block here for the replace. Does not seem like you could do so anymore. Huh. I swear there was a way to do auto replace in this. The visuals, by the way, will give you a indication of where this will be mining at. So if we look up here, yeah, we can see this is 64 here, where the top of this is, and by looking at all the places this covers, with a 32 block radius, you can see how far out it'll go. So it looks like this will cover up to just actually midway through the first farm level here. It's useful if you want to make a grid system of knowing where the digital miner has and has not mined, using the maximal space possible. You cannot go over 32 on the radius, by the way. I think it's probably a chunk loading thing that they decided to do on that. Well, since I do not know how to turn or enable the block replacement, because I was going to have this replace any ores it picks up with cobblestone, just so it's solid down below. We're going to leave it as it is, and we are going to hit start. So it says to mine 10,003 blocks to mine. The auto eject, it will automatically take items once it puts it in there and put them into this chest here. This thing will say hello there, hello there, hello there. But it is going very, very slow. So let's go ahead and throw some of those in there. And we'll see 27, okay. Oh, it finally hit a spot where you can no longer keep up power-wise. So let's go ahead and pull out one of those. Still can't keep up. Let's pull out another one. Okay, so it looks like 4 of them halfway there. I can keep our current power system can keep up with. But this thing is now pulling out all of the ores in its Silk Touch form because of the Silk Touch enabled. If you do turn off the Silk Touch, the power consumption actually goes down drastically. So do keep that in mind. But with this, we will get a bunch of ores from the nearby area. We won't have to worry about materials much anymore, at least not for some time, as long as we don't overly abuse them. But if we end up needing some more material, we can always take this thing elsewhere and maybe with a few batteries of sorts and more or less create a miner off in the middle of nowhere, grabbing all of the ores without having to worry about it. I'm actually going to shut off NEI, by the way, for now. Without having to worry about it, and we can always grab more and more ores whenever we needed them, without having to go out there and do all the mining ourselves. We could also run this in the nether if we wanted nether ore specifically. But this machine is pretty cool. You see these little green lines here, there, everywhere else, etc. Those green lines actually turn red when the machine is not running. It's very interesting. And it appears this is no longer keeping up. So I'm wondering if we probably had some built up energy somewhere in the system. Let's go ahead and pull those out for now. Let's put one in there. Does that still keep up? No. If we pull out all of the speed upgrades, does it even keep up? It does not look like it's keeping up anymore. Which could mean a few things. It could mean that we just aren't meeting the power demand whatsoever, which is a very good possibility. I would like to. Yeah, this is just running. This is bleeding dry at this point. I would like to make more of these. However, they are kind of expensive to make. In order for me to make more of them, I'm going to need more iron than I think we currently have. But I will let that run for the moment, and we will see what we have here. Once this is done, I will come back briefly to see if there is anything we can do to work towards another one of those survivalist generators and whatnot. Be right back. Alrighty, I have a plan of attack to get some more power generation going on here. This is all the ore we have gathered thus far from running this run for a while. It's a decent amount of iron, decent amount of ores in general. I don't see any diamonds here, unfortunately, though we did pick up a mithril ore, which is perfectly fine. We are going to head on up, smelt up the stack of iron ore and our furnace here, or smeltery rather, simply because I don't have a machine otherwise to do so. And then we are going to get much more iron together, and redstone and cobblestone and more iron. We are essentially going to make another. Well, we are actually going to try to do a couple things. We have these bedrockium ingots, which are used for making the hyper energy transfer node, which is designed for the 64X survivalist generator, which takes 8 of these 8X, which requires 8 of these 1X survivalist generators. And we need a full stack of furnaces. A full stack of pistons, 2 stacks of iron ingots, 3 additional stacks of cobblestone, 2 stacks of redstone, just to make one set of just to make enough survivalist generators to make one 64X survivalist generator. It's not exactly cheap, and since I intend on making 2 of them, it's definitely not going to be cheap at all. So it's going to take me a bit of time to get everything together. Let's see. I think that was a bit more than 8. Yeah, that was a stack too many, but whatever. It'll work. So let's see, how much redstone do we have? We have not a whole lot. We have enough to make the 2 stacks of pistons that we would need, though we don't have the iron for it. Alrighty, so let's head on down while the iron is still smelting up. And let's check this chest for redstone ore. We have a decent amount in there. We can go ahead and place said redstone ore and mine it all up with the Geonox spawning. Of course he does, of course he does. That destroyed the... it did. Ah, that would destroy the ladders. Those ladders aren't exactly the cheapest things in the world, but thankfully it looks like we actually got the blocks back. Alright. Alright. No, did not intend to do that. Let's see. Right. And nope. Close, but no. There we go. Ladder has been fixed. Let's get some more redstone. We are probably going to need more redstone than even what we have here, just to make everything, simply because of the energy transfer nodes from extra utilities are very expensive. These here are very expensive. It doesn't look that expensive. These require a bit of redstone. We can get the ender pearls, that's not a problem. The gold, fairly expensive, but the breadth first search upgrade. Holy crap, 6 blocks of redstone required. Off the top, just right off the bat here. We'll take a look at the depth first. That requires another 4 blocks. And then the speed upgrades themselves also require 4 blocks. It gets very expensive very quickly. Especially considering we need 12 of those to make one of the survivalist generators, simply because this requires 4 of those, and we need 8 additional ones for the 8x survivalist generators. So it's not exactly going to be cheap initially, but hopefully we can do what we can to get all this stuff together to make at least 2 more. The bedrock ingots, by the way, are probably the most expensive part of this. It seems a bit odd to say so, but considering you need around 22,000 cobblestone, it gets expensive because of how many pieces of cobblestone you need, rather than cobblestone being a expensive material. Alright, so this is going to get us some iron together. How much iron do we actually have in here right now? 54 ingots, not a whole lot. I would like those blocks to finish up. There we go. I want to get a stack of iron blocks. That takes its sweet time. Not a stack of iron blocks, a stack of iron ingots, rather. And let's see, we do not have the wood on us to make the 2 stacks of pistons that we will need, so let's go ahead and grab some wood out of there. Let's go ahead and grab some wood out of there. Alright. And I am missing something. What am I missing here? Get the planks. Oh, we don't have the cobblestone. Okay, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8 stacks of cobblestone. There we go, there's 1 stack of pistons. And we are going to be a smidge short on the wood, not a whole lot. Okay, so we got the 3 stacks of wood, 4 stacks of cobblestone. Let's go ahead and get rid of the stone on us. The quartz can also be put away. Along with that sulfur, actually, since we don't need that either. Alrighty. Iron's been finished. Let's pour some more out, and let us also put the rest of these ore blocks in there. Where's this pulling out lava from? Appears to be there. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue turning all of these into blocks. It'll take me a bit. Already turned in most of those into blocks, and then back into ingots into my inventory. We should have enough to get a decent amount of progress through these generators here. Well, actually, wait, looking at this, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Let's go ahead and grab 3 stacks of those. That'll give us 1 stack of the survivalist generators. And I don't know how much we will have for the next set. We have 29 out of the 64 we need for that. Only 29, huh? So we need quite a bit more iron for that, and I want to say a lot more redstone. So we still have a ways to go for our additional power system here. But now we are halfway, or more than halfway through the second amount of starless generators we need, which is good. We just need more iron. Iron? You got an iron in there. Good. Good, good, good. And also my frames in this area, by the way, are kind of crappy. I'm not entirely sure why. My apologies about this. I really don't know why. As soon as I get over here, like, my frames go up pretty well. So I don't know what the heck's going on with that sponsor area, but whatever. Another thing we need to work on is getting these, which means we need the transfer node items, which means we are going to need transfer pipes. Oh hey, we have a transfer node energy. Transfer pipe. Pardon me. We're going to need gold. Yeah, we're going to need gold. We are going to need... Let's just grab more gold. Never have enough gold. Oh, there's more transfer pipes. We'll need these as well. More transfer pipes. We'll take those as well. I only have a lot of transfer pipes laying around here. Did not know I had that many. And there's no iron in there. Let's see. Is there anything else around here that we need at the moment? Not to my knowledge. Oh, we need these and these. Oh, we actually have 3 of these already. That is good, because that means we only need to make another set of... Let's see, we need 12 of those. That makes 9 these. So we need to craft this 3 more times. If we have any speed upgrades anywhere, that would actually just make my day right now. Let's see, do we have any speed upgrades anywhere? It does not appear we do. So it looks like we are going to have to make speed upgrades, which requires gold and blocks of redstone. Let's see. So we need to make some of those. That requires a lot more blocks of redstone than we have. Yeah, we only have 5 blocks. We need 6 to make that, and we have pretty much burnt out of all that redstone that we have. But we do have enough speed upgrades and depth search upgrades to make another set of breadth first search upgrades. We can actually start working on making the transfer node energies here. By the way, since we have one already, we actually can skip making one at this point. Let's head on down. I'm pretty sure we have all the materials on us. We do not. We don't have the transfer node item parts, do we? We do not. Alright, so these are redstone on either side, the pipe, a chest, which we don't have any of. Right, I'll take 2 of those just because I can. Alright, those there, these here, and those there, and then redstone, and then stone. There's the final magical ingredient. So 4 of these make 1 of those, and we need a total of 12. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in total. Okay, with these and the searched and gold, we can head on down over here to our QED, our Quad Erat Demonstratum, or quad, I don't know, I suck at Latin kind of language, or whatever that actually may be. Okay, so there we go, we got those, and now we need these, and this will make sound, and it'll take a bit. This is a very slow crafting process, so we will have to head back to that at some point soon. We will pull out the gold ingots, though, the ones that we don't need in there. The only thing we'll need to add now is the rest of the breadth first search upgrades. which means more redstone. But has this gathered any more redstone by chance? It does not appear to be the case. There could be a good reason for this, and I think we may have to wait for finding redstone. The reason for this, this here, by the way, is a mine shaft that I originally dug, and here is all the mining I have done down below. So a lot of the redstone has been mined out of this area, though. I see a little bit there, some in a few other locations. There's apparently a ravine up there. Good to know. There's also like every slime known to man down here. So many slimes. So many slimes. We will never need stuff again for slime balls. Okay, slimes. Yeah, I'm not really here to fight you, slimes. But, okay. Okay. I'm okay with that, I guess. A lot of experience orbs around here. Wow. But yeah, that is probably why we are not going to get much redstone. I have done some mining on that second level there as well. This here, by the way, we are making a bunch of triple compressed cobblestone. Just because, why not? I actually have an intention of adding a quest later on that requires a 40,000 hardened, not hardened, triple compressed cobblestone. Or something of the sort. One of the one of the higher tiered compressed cobblestones, octuple compressed cobblestone. So 43 more than cobblestone. So I'm getting kind of a head start on that before I actually add the quest. Spoiler alert: I intend on adding hoarding quests in the future. Speaking of, quests were fixed for us, so we can actually take a look at the quest book. Welcome to the world of exploration technology, dubbed Exploratech. This Modpack is designed to be a very difficult and challenging experience that focuses on exploration and get things to help advance yourself. And this, of course, you want to grind out resources. Resources are a pain. Digital miner grinds them out for you. It's a pain to keep up with the power costs. But we have introduction quests here. We have Mobicide, which just kills, you know, just say, like, kill some basic stuff. You get some Tinker's armor. It'll help you out against all the rest of these mobs. But all of these quests here are related to Lycanite mobs by default. Also, there is a death quest. If you die, you get that quest. You get a cookie for dying. Let's actually take a look at this. Congratulations on your first death. Have a cookie. Okay, cookie. Got. Dying is my job. Is the next quest. It's repeatable. You can die as many times as you want. You always get a cookie for dying. You can always pick a second cookie or choose to pick up an apple. Instead, I'm going to choose to pick up an apple. Schematica is this quest chain is designed for letting you know about Schematica, which is in this pack. I don't think, yeah, we have not gone over this yet, but we can load in a schematic and move it around, and automatically, let's actually just move that out there, shall we? So yeah, here is a schematic I have made. This is apparently an 8x8 cube of cobblestone, or 8x8x3 cube of cobblestone. Don't know why I picked that one. Here is a farm design though. This is a 9x9 farm using carpenter blocks and chisel torches. It's supposed to be a nicer looking farm than your general 9x9, and it's supposed to be raised up kind of on a pedestal kind of thing, with the fact that you have to step up one. It's a thing. It looks nice. Schematics is really... Oh hey, magic light. Arithius, by the way, has finally gotten into Ars Magica spells a bit further, and so has been able to get the magic light, the mage light, if you will. Let's see, any other quests I can look at right now? So we can get a reward bag from that. Let's go ahead and pick one. There has been an issue with these. Apparently they have been giving a stupid amount of items, like a stupid amount. So I'm going to empty out my inventory, open this up. Whoa, plain reward. Yeah, this is a lot more items than I really wanted it to give. So, how many items did I get? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 different sets of items here. We did get 8 blocks of redstone, which would actually help. But, yeah, that was not intended whatsoever, so I'm going to have to fix that. Let's see. Introduction. This is supposed to be the first quest you ever actually get introduced to on this. You must be wondering where you should start in this randomized world of freedom. I would begin by making a shelter or finding somewhere to call home, even temporarily, so you can store your belongings and get back to for safety. Don't forget vein miners in this pack. Using shift will allow you to mine a ton of blocks at once. By a ton, I mean 64, of course. So you just need 16 dirt blocks. It's not that complicated. We'll actually get a transfer node items here. Oh, wait, no. We'll take the transfer node energy, because that'll actually help out. For the next quest, we need seeds. We are actually going to pick up the the blackberry seeds. From wood to tinkering, we need to make this stuff. The wood, we need to get the wood first, and then the stations. Let's see, Mobicide. Let's go ahead and complete that quest as well. Of Might and Magic. Twilight Forest. I've had the diamond and water bucket on me, so I'm actually going to select this reward bag. Forest critters, we gotta kill Twilight Forest mobs and get Twilight Forest wood, and then start in witchery, and then blood magic, and then we have to also work for the Ars Magic too, which I did start up a bit because Arithias had misplaced her skill points, and ended up kind of messing herself up, not being able to make a spell initially, so I had to kind of step in and make the skill book so I can actually do something to help her with that. What are we getting in this bag? A block of bedrockium. Holy crap, that was actually a rare get. This block of bedrockium is 9 bedrockium ingots. 9 bedrockium ingots, meaning we can make a lot of things that use bedrockium. Such as 9 of the hyper energy, if we had the other materials for it. So that was a good reward. That was actually a very good reward. I like that reward. This Tinker's Alloy armor, by the way, is kind of decent, kind of not, but I do like how it's I offered as an option, because it's going to it will help quite a few people with this pack when they're starting to, like, all right, you fought some things. Here's your armor. Good luck. Okay, any more redstone? A little bit more redstone, and the Ventium desk can actually be thrown off in there. Let's see, do we have that? We do, so we can actually head on down and make 3 more of those transfer node energies. Okay, so there is 5 of them that we need. By the way, we will have to double that number up, 12 of those to 24, so we are nowhere near completion. I am just working on the first set, but we do now have 5 of the survivalist generators, which is a good thing. We also need to get a few more things for more survivalist generators ready, so it's just going to take us a while to get everything together. In the meantime, I think that will be it. Oh, wait. Survival power. Okay, there we go. We have completed that there. And apparently this is a quest I have yet to finish. Alright. But we got one more survival generator, so that's a little bit of stuff we don't have to worry about. But that'll be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you have thoughts on what you want to see, maybe mods added, removed, things modified, etc. I am looking for potential beta testers. I will be selecting these people as the time comes. And essentially the people that will be beta testing this pack are people that are actually in my streams. You can find a link down below for my Twitch page. I do Exploratech every Tuesday. But essentially people that show effort to actually watch my streams, you know, talk and have fun and whatnot. Those are the kind of people I'm actually looking for to actually have beta test the pack with me. The reason for this isn't really against anyone, but one of the mods in here is Rotary Craft, which is by Rikas? Still can't remember how to say his name. I read the fact and everything. I have not technically asked them for permission to distribute the mod. However, this is a semi-private pack, so I'm doing that as I see fit. And Rikas, if you are watching this video for some reason you have an issue with this, let me know. But there's just a few other issues I have yet to sort out with the pack and distributing, so that's why it's semi-private at the moment. But yeah, until next time, guys, take it easy.